The last subtopic of Chapter 1 is called 1.3, Indices, Sets, and Logarithms. We'll start with 1.3a, Indices. So here we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So we can see that 2 is repeated 5 times. Hence, we can write it as 2 to the power of 5, where 2 is the base and 5 is the index or power or the exponent. We'll continue with the definition. Indices can be divided into a few types of indices. The first one is positive index. So you're gonna have a to the power of n, where this value n is positive. So a to the power of n is actually a times by itself n times. Okay, so let's look at some of the example. Here we have negative 4 to the power of 6. So we're gonna write down negative 4 times by itself 6 times. So kat sini Miss tak tulis 6 kali sebab Miss tak cukup ruang, tapi kamu sepatutnya tulis 6 kali lah kalau perlu. Alright? And the final answer is 4096. Okay, next we have 0.2 to the power of 3. So 0.2 times 0.2 times 0.2, and the answer is 0.008. Okay, the next one we have 0 index. It means that no matter what the value of a is, the moment the power is 0, you will always get 1. Except a must not equal to 0. Okay, so 0 to the power of 0, there's no answer for this one. So 10 to the power of 0 will give you 1. Negative 0.3 to the power of 0 is also 1. The next index is called negative index. So the word is negative, it means that the power will become negative. So if you have a to the power of negative n, just write down 1 over, and then you ignore negative sign, so you'll get a to the power of n. So 3 to the power of negative 2, you'll get 1 over, and then ignore the negative sign, which is 3 to the power of 2, which will give you 1 over 9. The same goes here. You're gonna write down 1 over negative 4 to the power of 3, and you'll get 1 over negative 64. The last one is called ratio index. So if you have a to the power of 1 over n, careful, power dia sekarang 1 over n, ini maksudnya kamu boleh tulis dia macam ni, n square root a. So kat bawah ni n, kat sini pun mesti n. But what about a to the power of m over n? So power m over n ni kamu boleh tulis dia jadi a to the power of m times 1 over n. Okay, so bila power dia jadi darab macam ni, kamu boleh tulis dia dalam a to the power of m bracket power yang kedua. So dapat macam ni, a to the power of m to the power of 1 over n. And then recall balik, yang ini salin balik, a to the power of n, 1 over n ni dia akan jadi n square root. Okay, so this is how you do whenever you have ratio index. So 3 to the power of 1 over 2 is 2 square root 3 kan? So yang sini boleh ignore. Kalau huruf nombor dia 2, tinggalkan je. Kamu just faham, kalau macam ni, ini maksudnya 3 kuasa 1 per 2. Samalah juga kalau kamu ada square root 11, this means 11 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, kalau tak ada nombor kat sini, ini maksud dia power dia adalah 1 over 2. What about 8 to the power of 2 over 3? So 2 over 3 can be written as 2 times 1 over 3 or 1 over 3 times 2. So kat sini ada dua method. Method yang pertama, kalau kamu guna 2 times 1 over 3, so you'll get 8 2 times 1 over 3, ataupun kamu boleh tulis dia 8 square to the power of 1 over 3. And this one boleh je kamu skip, maksudnya kamu straight jadi macam ni. 8 square is 64, so 64 to the power of 1 over 3. And kalau kamu guna calculator, 64 to the power of 1 over 3 will give you 4. So that is one method by using 2 times 1 over 3. The other method is if you use 1 over 3 times 2. So you get 8 to the power of 1 over 3 bracket square. So sama juga, this one sebenarnya kamu boleh skip straightforward terus macam tu. And if you use calculator, 8 to the power of 1 over 3 is 2. So you'll get 2 square, which is also equal to 4. So for this question, you have 2 methods. Okay, so Miss terlupa nak sebut, minta maaf. Final answer mesti tinggal dalam simplest form. Apa maksud simplest form ni? Maksudnya, contoh kalau kamu dah tak boleh simplify. Katalah final answer kamu katalah kamu cari X. Kemudian kamu dapat, square root 3 over 2. So, square root 3 ni, dia dah dalam bentuk simplest form kan? So, tinggalkan dia macam tu. Square root 3 over 2. Itu kalau kamu dapat dalam kalkulator, dia bagi square root 3 over 2. Tapi siapa yang pakai kalkulator hitam, dia akan dapat perpuluhan. So, itu tak ada masalah. Kalau siapa yang guna kalkulator kelabu, dia dapat X equal to square root 3 over 2 kan? Siapa yang guna kalkulator hitam, dia akan dapat 1.732 kot kalau tak silap Miss. Dua-dua jawapan tu betul. Okay? Boleh je kamu nak tinggal jawapan kamu square root 3 over 2 ataupun 1.732 macam tu. Tapi square root 8 ini bukan simplest form sebab kamu boleh simplifykan dia lagi sampailah dia dapat 2 square root 2. Okay, 2 square root 2 barulah betul. Square root 8, this one salah. Alright, we'll continue with rules. So, untuk rules, kalau kamu ada, pastikan base dia sama dulu, which is A. Bila kamu darab, power dia akan jadi tambah. Okay, so here 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 2. So, base dia sama, which is 2. So, bila didarab, power ni akan jadi tambah. So, 2 to the power of 3 plus 2. 2 to the power of 5, which is equal to 32. But, if you have division, base dia sama. So, bila dia bahagi, power dia akan jadi tolak. So, kat sini, 4 to the power of 7 divided by 4 to the power of 5. Base dia sama. So, power kita ni kita tolak. So, you'll get 4 to the power of 2, which is equal to 16. Okay, ini yang tadi Miss tunjuk tadi tu. Kalau kamu ada A to the power of M, bracket to the power of N, kat sini power kamu akan darab. M darab dengan N. So, 2 to the power of 2, bracket to the power of 3. This one will give you 2 to the power of 2 times 3. Which is 2 to the power 6, which is equal to 64. Jangan pula kamu anggap kata, 2 to the power of 2, bracket to the power of 3 is, 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 3. This is wrong. Okay, so just be careful. Yang ni salah ni. Yang this one betul. Okay, what if you have A times B to the power of M? So, M ni, power ni dia mesti semua untuk dalam ni. So, dia akan jadi A to the power of M times B to the power of M. So, 2 times 5 to the power of 3 is 2 to the power of 3, 5 also to the power of 3. Hence, the answer is 1000. Okay, kalau tadi A darab B to the power of M, dia akan dapat macam ni kan? Sekarang ni macam mana kalau kamu ada A bahagi B to the power of M? Sama juga power ni untuk semua kat dalam bracket. So maksudnya A pun power of M, B pun power of M. So 3 is actually the power of 3 and 5. So kamu akan dapat 3 to the power of 3 divided by 5 to the power of 3. So you'll get 27 over 1 to 5. And this one kamu dah tak boleh simplify, so tinggalkan dia macam tu. Okay, this one dia serabut sikit. A to the power of M divided by A to the power of N. Base dia sama. So, bila dia buat bahagi, dia akan jadi power dia tolak. So, kamu akan dapat A to the power of M minus N, which is this one. Tapi macam mana dengan yang bawah ni? Okay, kita balik. A to the power of negative M. Ini akan bagi pada kamu 1 over A to the power of M. So, kalau kamu ada A to the power of M minus N, bila kamu buat 1 over, cara dia adalah, kalau kamu perasan, sign ini akan berubah. Ini negatif M, bila dia jadi bawah, dia akan berubah sign dia. So, dia akan jadi positif M. Samalah juga, kita ada M tolak N. Bila kita tulis dia kat bawah, sign dia akan berubah. So, kalau kat sini positif M, kat bawah ni dia akan jadi negatif M. Yang ini negatif N, bila dia pergi bawah, dia akan tukar jadi positif N. So, dapatlah macam tu. 1 over A to the power of negative M plus N. Rearrange. Dapatlah 1 over A to the power of N minus M. So, A to the power of 3 divided by A to the power of negative 2. So, A to the power of 3, base dia sama, bila bahagi dia jadi tolak. So, minus with negative 2. So, you get A to the power of 5. So, ini kalau guna teknik yang atas ni. Straightforward je, kamu ambil atas, tolak bawah. Dapatlah macam ni. Katalah kamu nak try guna teknik yang bawah ni. So, atas ni cara yang mudah kan? Bawah ni ada lagi satu cara. Apa yang kamu buat? Kamu bawa yang atas ke bawah. So, recall balik. A cube, bila kamu bawa dia ke bawah, dia akan jadi 1 over A to the power of negative 3. Sebab kita tukar sign yang ini, jadi yang ini. Okay? Tapi jangan lupa, dia ada bahagi dengan A to the power of negative 2 kan? So, ini sama saja dengan darab 1 over A to the power of negative 2. So, atas darab dengan atas, bawah darab dengan bawah. So, bila dia darab, ingat power apa yang terjadi? Dia akan jadi tambah. So, you'll get 1 over A to the power of negative 5. And this is actually just A to the power of 5. So, sama saja dua metod ni. Ini yang pertama, ini yang kedua. Final answer dia masih lagi A to the power of 5.